Quite the dramatic music here in Beijing. And it must be said, Jordan Pierre-Gilles, one tough son of a gun. Went head over heels in an earlier race, popped up, and here he is racing in the A final, and does not look too worse for it. I guess he just rubbed some dirt in it and came right back in.
Go to the start. Ready.
So many more variables than just a traditional race. They're used to it. It always ends on the relay, but it's after a long weekend of competition. So in addition to tired legs, the ice it's taken a beating over the course of a week.
It sure has, and so something interesting about speed skating is that as they shift the tracks, the blocks move meter by meter down the track, and so one side gets fresh ice every time, whereas the other side, the chewed up ice continues to be exposed. So we will see how the athletes maintain their speed as they try to navigate through the ruts in the ice.
Jung-Sun Woo on the ice in the lead for the White Tigers right now. Like the ovation when those Loongs got introduced. Li Wenlong in there right now, and there is Jordan Pierre-Gilles, and he pushes William Dongenou right up into second place.
So well-timed move and a powerful push.
That's always the case with the Canadian side. I would imagine Steven Dubois would be, no, never mind. Steven Dubois, I always forget that. He ends the mixed relay. Usually it's William Dongenou on the men's relay, but we'll see how things go. And it is Felix Roussel. As Catherine pointed out, he showed plenty of prowess skating from the front.
It's great to see him comfortable up in the lead. No struggling for position so far by the Chinese Longs or the Dutch Lions. So the Korean White Tigers and Canadian Ice Maples spending the majority of the energy so far in this race.
The Ice Maples went 2 for 2 back in Montreal. A bump from Pierre-Gilles right into the back of Jung-Sun Woo. Sort of a excuse me little move there.
See the Korean skaters often looking down between their legs. They're saying, who's behind me, who's skating wide, who's skating tight, how do I need to adjust based on the information I now have?
And that last look around, Kim Tae-sung looked through his legs and only saw William Dongenou, so I wonder if his thought was gulp.
Gulp. I have a feeling that the Korean White Tigers are keeping an eye out for the Chinese Longs, because the Chinese Longs are here on their home ice. Even if they haven't been the strongest team throughout the weekend, they are the biggest threat given the conditions here tonight.
Park Ji-won, Steven Dubois on the front right now. And it was just Liu Xiaolang on the ice right now. Now there is the move for second, getting the roar from the fans, and that one is Li Wenlong.
So now at this point, hey, if I were in this race, I'd be setting up a power move. I would not want to be the Ice Maples or the Dutch Lions sitting in back. I'd want to get out to the front. Don Koss taking a little extra space, skating out wide. Let's see if they can set something up.
And trying to look on the inside of the Canadians, not quite there as Roussel shut the door.
And that might not be the strongest exchange for the Dutch Lions. Every team does typically have one pair of skaters, if not more, that just has impeccable timing and works well together, and that's typically the leg of the relay where you save the energy to make the pass.
The Dutch in the quarterfinals went quick. They absolutely dominated their quarterfinal, and it wasn't really for anything other than going fast. That move just got a thumbs up from Catherine Reuter-Adamek next to me.
Well, it looks so good. It looks so good. It sucked a lot moving the team from fourth to third, but the Ice Maples fighting back. They don't want to give up that medal contending spot.
Dongenou saw a stumble and made the move up into third. All the while, the White Tigers and Loongs 1 and 2. It's Park Jung-yuk on the ice right now, ahead of really the man of the weekend for the Loongs, Sun Long.
So much jockeying for position between third and fourth place. The Korean White Tigers and Chinese Longs conserving energy at the front. No back and forth between these two teams.
Park Ji-won, pardon me, on the front, and he will bring in Jung-Sun Woo. It's very close, 4 teams. Now the Dutch Lions taking a look.
Pace is picking up.
Pierre-Gilles on the back, also Trying his own move of his own.
You hear
Almost.
The roar of the crowd every time China makes a move, whether they make it or not. It's a committed home crowd here.
Kim Tai-sung now holding it off as he brings in Park Jang-hyuk. And Sun Long wants some more adulation this weekend, but it's the Lions taking a look into second.
It is the Lions. The Longs missed a crossover going into that corner, unable to maintain the speed, but I bet they'll get it back.
And here comes Jens van het Wout trying to chase down Park Ji-won inside. 13 laps to go. And now they go for the lead. And the Longs into second. Can they go for first? Oh, a stumble. They stay on for second. And all the while, the Dutch Lions still in front. And they're challenging, they're bending, but they're not breaking. Dan Koss now. And the Canadians are down. Danjanu goes down. Roussel, I don't think got tagged, and the Canadians have missed the tag up. Here comes Pierre Gilles. I don't think they missed it. It was just belated. They might have missed what was going on. And it is Jens van het Wout. And so we might have our three pending any reviews. And it was on that corner that you were pointing out that might have been a bit more used up. Van het Wout. In goes Itzhak Dalat. Inside 6.
Really great defensive skating. China's trying every trick in the book, but they haven't gotten by yet.
They're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at the Lions, and they go down. Now the Lungs lead, but the White Tigers are there. A stumble out of the corner, shoulder to shoulder.
A two-arm pivot by the Chinese Lungs. They only have 3 laps left.
And one more exchange is allowed. One more look for the Lungs. It's Park Ji-won. He's passed for the lead.
Wow.
It is Liu Shaoang leading the way. Now he has to play defense. At the bell, down goes Park. And it is going to be the Lungs soaking it in.
In front of their home crowd. What a tremendous finish. Look at the excitement from these coaches.
2 incidents being reviewed. But a number of the collisions just happened on that side where the wear and tear that comes with being the last race of the weekend.
And look at the team celebrating together with their coaches.
The world champions showing how it's done, how to survive a war of attrition.
It's a challenging lifestyle to be the athlete in this sport. The amount of training every day, every week, and culminating in opportunities like this. The joy of a great finish on home ice.
Now they can soak it in. Heartbreak. So close for the Lions. And it is, let's see if it's been made official. Not just yet. They are confirming, as we saw, there were a couple of incidents.
So let's watch here that a little bump there from the Korean White Tiger. Defending the inside lane doesn't seem to impact the outcome of the race. An inside move here by Itzhak Dalat, and it's smooth, it's clean, but look, he has 2 feet on the ice. There's no crossover there, so he's losing speed by not moving his feet as he recovers from the pass.
And that was Danjanu.
Going down, Felix Roussel never did receive the pass. Joram Pierre Gilles turning around for the tag.
Here's Dan Koss, and let's see. Oh, just couldn't hold it.
Gets stuck on his heels, and you are seeing these 2-foot pivots. They have 2 feet down on the ice. That is some combination of the ice not holding them up and their speed being so fast they can barely torque themselves around the turn.
Man, it was head-to-head, Liu Shaoang and Park Ji-won. But then Park also went down. Let's take a look. Going out wide.
All crossovers here. A beautiful defensive move. Stepping out by Shaolin.
And yeah, just Park on his own. Just legs out from under him again.
Shaolin or Shao?
That's Shaoang.
Shaoang. Sorry about that. And coming around, making it look so good.
Soaking it in.
Beauty. The That's how it's done, folks.
It's essentially the victory lap at the end when there's nobody around you.
And I'll tell you from experience, there's nothing like winning in front of a roaring crowd. These athletes would be elated even if this stadium was empty, but fueling on the energy of the crowd, it's electric.
And so I just see for the final race cleared. So I think everything is finalized. Indeed, that is the case. The Loongs finish with a bang. And another moment to take the praise. The results: the Chinese Loongs, the Korean White Tigers, the Dutch Lions 1, 2, and 3, and the Canadian Ice Maples still picking up a good chunk of points, but fourth for them on this day.
In third place and the winner of the bronze medal from Netherlands, representing Dutch Lions,
获得铜牌的是荷兰队。
Jens van Wout, Toon Boer, Isaac de Laat, Dan Kos. Dutch Lions. In second place and winner of the silver medal from Korea Republic, representing Korean White Tigers,
获得银牌的是韩国队。
Park Ji-woon, Jang Sung-woo, Kim Tae-sung, Park Jung-ho.